guys, what is up? It is I, the Concrete Catwalk. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I love all things thrift, vintage, new, nearly new, estate sailing, you name it. I love it. Welcome back to a new video this Sunday. Those of you who are newly subscribed, thank you so much for coming along together on this journey. There are some run, don't walk things that I want to share with you. TJMaxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, you guys know I have an affinity for those places because they are so random. I am down for. I came across this. I'm gonna hold this up so that you can see this. 24 karat gold anti-aging face serum. There are gold specks in this. You guys, I picked this up at TJMaxx on sale for $4.50. I would encourage you to go to their clearance aisle because you never know what it is that you can find. Okay, next up, our favorite place you guys know on the East Coast, the Gabes, formerly known as Gabriel Brothers. East Coast girlies, look, you know, if you can get to Gabes or you're somewhere close to getting to a Gabes, you want to make a trip out of it, get in the car and do this. A couple things that I'm going to share with you that I picked up from Gabes. Something for the hair. This I picked up in Gabriel Brothers for all of $5.99, which helps with scalp hydration, strand hydration. This is something that is going to allow your scalp to be able to relax in the wintertime and not be so stressed out. This works tremendously well, especially with weather like this. Tea tree oil by Pierre's Apothecary. Next up, Dollar Tree. You guys know Dollar Tree is one of my all-time stomping grounds if I'm looking for stuff. Love, again, going into their cosmetics aisle because you never know what it is you can pick up. So I'm going to post up here or here what this next item puts me in the mindset of. Dior has a liquid lip packaging that is very appealing to me. I like the ball. Well, I happen to be in the Dollar Tree and I came across this, a liquid blush. You take it out, you put some of this on your cheeks, and I'm wearing some, so I'm not going to put this on my face, but you do like this. You only need a teeny, maybe 2 little dabs. And this is called Party Pink, and I'm going to hold this close so that you can see it if you want to screenshot this and try to find it. This is the packaging. This came in a little bit of a darker hue. So for those of you who like to mix and match with things, I would say that if you want them both, you can get them both. This was $1.25. So worth the pickup, and I am glad that I bought this. So if you want to get this, run, don't walk to Dollar Tree and go into their cosmetics aisle. Okay, Five Below is another one of those places where you never know what it is that you can come across. I happen to be looking through their clothing department and their little jewelry section, came across 2 semi-precious adjustable bracelets. One rose quartz and the other one onyx. They were each $3.25. And I'm going to hold up my wrist so that you can see these. This one is the onyx one. This one is the rose quartz. This is the part that got me. These little hanging parts, and they are adjustable. So if I wanted to take this off, you just pull it. You want to tighten it up, you just pull it in the opposite direction. It's something that looks way more expensive than it actually is. I'm going to hold these up so that you can see, but take yourself to Five Below. These bracelets, definitely worth the run, don't walk. Another find that I made in Gabriel Brothers. You guys know I am a big sunglass fan. It is never gonna fail that I not pick up a pair of sunglasses. I came across these sunglasses. They are giving a little bit of Push Carrera, oversized, a little bit on the teardrop side, and I like these. The smoke gradated lenses, which is like a gray black. I put them on and I just knew these were something that I was going to get. If you're in Gabriel Brothers, I'd encourage you to go, or Gabes as we know it now, go into their sunglass section and see what it is that you can find. Keeping in step with Gabes, their shoe game is on point. I've been thinking about sneakers for the upcoming warmer weather soon enough, but something that I could wear now. I had been eyeballing, and I'm going to post here, the Tom Ford sneakers. I am obsessed. They give a retro 70s throwback kind of vibe. I like them. Maybe I'll pull the trigger on those later on. I don't know. We'll see, perhaps. However, I was looking for a very clean, simple aesthetic, something that was giving what the Tom Fords was giving. You guys, these sneakers, look how simple these are. Look at the front of these sneakers. Look at the underside. When I saw them, I knew I was going to get these. These were by Maurice's. I rang in all of $9.99. If you find yourself in Gabes and you can find a pair of these, I'm going to strongly encourage you to pick these up, giving expensive without the expense. Okay, moving on. I am a coffee girly. I like a little bit of tea, hot tea every now and again, but I am straight up an espresso French roast. If I do not have time to make the stop at some coffee place on the run when I'm headed into the office or something, I will make coffee for myself at home. But if I do not feel like the extraness of a cup that I have to carry with me, meaning one of those plastic coffee cups, I'm not really about all that. I like it a little bit more simple where I can drink it, and once I'm done, I can put it in recycling. New York, state of mind. This cup puts me in because, you know, if you're doing a mad dash up in New York and you're getting a quick coffee and it's not a fancy bouge place, you're gonna get one of these cups. Well, I found myself on Amazon and I came across a packaging of these. I think there were 25 in the pack, and I think it came up roughly to somewhere around $11 or $12. It lasted me quite a while because I drink out of these when I know I'm just going to be super pressed for time. If you want to go on Amazon and look for these cups, they say it's our pleasure to serve you. I'm going to hold it close. You get just the amount of coffee that is perfectly enough. This cup will do it for you and look stylish in the process. And the lids on these are very secure. The cup is very nice. Go on Amazon and see if you can't find this for yourself. They have plenty of sellers who sell these. That brings me to one more find from the Dollar Tree. Came from the section where it's like $5, $10. You know they have that special aisle where you can go and you can find. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. So I came across this, the Be Glam straightening hairbrush, and all of $10 out of the Dollar Tree. The box is empty, but here is the brush. Straight up, you plug this in. Your settings are here, low heat, high heat. This is your power button. It has these perforated, what I'll call combs, like a triangle shape. So then there are coils worked in between each one of these. I initially tried this. I didn't understand it. The trick with using this is to let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so that it gets really to the point where it is, I'm going to say what it is, where it's hot, not burning, but warm hot. Next tip with this is to take your time and go through sections. This is not something that you can rush with. It's the same kind of effect as you would get if you had a straightening comb. You legit have to take your time with this. If I were in a rush and a pinch to get out the door to get to work, this is not something that I would reach for. I'd reach for my flat irons and get on with it. If you have the time, I would say this would be something that you may want to consider picking up. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. If I were to rate this on a scale of a 1 to a 10, I would probably give this about a 7.5, 7 to a 7.5. This is something you would want to just keep in the drawer in the event that, say something happened to your flat iron and you really need it on the pinch to get your hair the way you want it because you wear your hair straight. This would be something you would want to keep on hand. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Am I glad that I picked this up for $10 at the Dollar Tree? Yeah, I am. All right, so that brings us to the last thing that I want to share with you guys about a bag. I happened to come across while on Amazon. You recall last year I showed you this bag which puts us all in the mindset of, you know what it is. I'm going to call it out. It puts us in the mindset of what? The Chanel denim impression. If you don't want to go down the road of looking for a denim impression that only exists on the pre-love market at this point and drop the $6,000 to $7,000 to $8,000 or $10,000 it takes to get denim impression, you would want to go and find this bag. I will leave the link in the description box below. If you want to go back and look at the video that I did talking about this bag, I will link it at the end in the playlist. Well, I happened to be out there on Amazon again, and I was looking for a denim bag, but this time a dark denim bag that put me in the mindset of a reissue type of a bag. Well, let me show you this beauty. This bag rang in at $23.99. Let me turn this around. There is a slip pocket back here. There are no feet at the bottom of the bag. This bag lengthwise is roughly about 12.5 inches, and you're getting close to about 8.5 on the height. You get an adjustable strap where if you wanted to wear this crossbody, you could. If you wanted to wear this high up on the shoulder, you also can. And what I like is when you open it, it's a very big open compartment, and there is one small slip pocket at the back interior of the bag, and then the slip pocket at the back, you can get your phone in, ear cards, key, whatever. This pocket, when I received the bag, was sewn shut. So what I had to do was I was feeling around to see if there was separation in here just by going inside the back of the bag, pulling on this pocket back too to see if I could indeed cut the seam to open the pocket, and indeed I could. And hence, that's how we ended up with this back pocket. That's something that they don't tell you in the description, that the back pocket is sealed. But if you're good with scissors or you're good with seam separators, I'll call them seam separators or seam openers, then you'll be able to do exactly what I did and get yourself a back pocket with no issues. It's meant to have a back pocket. It's just that it comes sealed and you're going to have to open it. The other part of this bag that I'm going to share with you, initially, I'll put a picture here or here. This bag came with these old connectors right here, and I'll hold it so you can see. So this was going through the bag, and then this chain was running through. Now, I took myself to Michael's, and the reason why I took myself to Michael's is this does not stay shut. I had things weighted in the bag because I did carry and have carried and have been carrying this bag. The weight was causing this to open up. So I said, oh no, we're not going to be dealing with this. So I ended up going to Michael's and getting D-rings. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a 6-pack. I ended up putting the remainder D-rings in this plastic bag. It was very easy to replace these O pieces, and it's worth it. If you're going to get this bag, go to Michael's and you get these D-rings. And let me just give you a close-up of the D-ring so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is what the D-ring looks like. All you need is some pliers to open it up. Run it through the denim portion so it looks like that, and the connect happens just with the chain when you loop it through before you seal it again with the pliers. Is it cumbersome to do? No, it's not at all. Highly recommended? Yes, it is, because if not, you're going to be dealing with this nonsense, and it doesn't really look that great on the bag. This is the other run, don't walk item I am telling you need to get. This bag, beautiful piece. If you're looking for a bag that is going to give you the look and you do not want to drop all that money on a denim bag, take yourself over to Amazon. It is well worth it. Guys, there you have it. Those are the run, don't walk things, from the bag to the cups, to the face stuff, to the product, to the hair stuff, to the sunglasses that I wanted to share with you this week. Thank you so much for stopping by this week. Be safe. See you all next Sunday. Bye for now. 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.